win again. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it hasn't been said since December 13th, 2016. But the Browns are on a one-game winning streak. They'll try for two right here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Oakland Raiders. I'll be back with you again with
you guys heard it.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Oakland Raiders.
Fuck my life.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That was a really tough game, man. That game's terrifying. See if we can get some tricks going real fast.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Nope, there's no block.
Complete to Ross. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
On second down, Jackson. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A look at the numbers for Ross from last week. He had 200 yards in his sights, but fell a little bit short.
And I think with him coming off of a game like that, you actually run the risk of trying to force it to him too much. Because those numbers don't happen every week so easily, but you think that they're going to.
He had a great read there from his free safety position. And Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain. Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Go for it. Fuck it.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
John Ross,
and he will
all
have
day,
the first
every day.
down as he gets this to the 47. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. This is Scarborough. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now Jackson on second down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'll go for it again.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. He built it.
No.
And the Raiders pick it up.
Motherfucker. That's how you do it. That's how you get it back.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expected to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
The whole plan there, turn the ball over. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Now it's Barkley. And he
Dude,
will lose
Martellus
yardage here
did
back
it.
at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Dude, look at that. I can't go anywhere,
In
man.
his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
All right, now, look at 56.
There's Jackson on third and long.
Oh,
Pressure, and he'll go
no.
down. Sacked back at the 31. Michael Bannon in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
Like, I can't run. I haven't been able to run all
This will be
year.
fielded at the 6. And he's up
Motherfucker.
across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Damn it. See, they have a
Look
workhorse.
at the
That's
numbers
not
from
fair.
last week for Miller. 21 carries, 93 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on them.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here.
Oh.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and
Nope.
short. A loss of a
Motherfucker.
yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Okay.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Ginn. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Okay.
And now the
See what I
Browns
can
coming
do.
out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's
There
just
we go.
settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Okay.
No
See?
quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's
And
get
now
a
it's in
failure,
there.
right?
Great.
Not one that I've ever met.
The Browns on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
Oh my
Can't
God.
find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Corey Legion in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. The last couple of
don't
drives
think
have
that was the
ended in
first one.
punts. Maybe the
Dumbass.
crowd minds that, but
I
you're a
hate-
defensive
I hate,
guy.
yeah.
You're okay with a couple of punt
Yeah,
drives.
I know.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. To throw on second down is gone.
What the
Looking
fuck?
and finding Allen Hurns.
Why did
And
my...
he'll go out of bounds across
Why
the
did Shaquem
35-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly
Good.
right. Galvin has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football.
My God.
That's why he was able to bat it away.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football.
Get it,
We've got to
please.
get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
I don't even
And
mean
we'll
to
see
catch
what
that.
he can do on the return. A nice job on the
There you go,
return
Patty.
there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
The
work was
Guys
bad.
up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys.
There we go.
Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he will lose
Motherfucker.
yardage back to the 34-yard line.
That's what I'm used to.
It's a loss of 2 there,
My headphones
bringing
are
up
about to
2nd
die.
down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put
Hold
more
on.
men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
All right, hold on. Oh,
On second down, here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle.
Okay.
It's Doyle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
come
So now
on,
we have
dude.
Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this.
Yeah, my headphones died. Alright, so I can't hear anything. JT Barrett's
The
on the
Browns
field.
on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
I don't know if JT Barrett's close up.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
I'm so fucking done.
We'll remind you once again, coming up at halftime, we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He's got stats and scores from around the NFL as we wrap up the first month of the season.
No longer is he a rookie. The coach, a true veteran now.
A crafty veteran. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I can just get going.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Corner strike. Let's see if I can get somebody open on this one.
first down. Barrett to throw.
Ball,
Nowhere to
man.
escape, and he goes down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got
Oh, my God. J.C. Barrett is garbage.
down, but this one is incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
No, fuck you, man.
He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is.
God damn it.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. Give him 30 yards there. First down now, but that clock rolling.
All right, come on.
On first and 10, Goff. That complete to Lamar Miller.
Oh, my God. Now,
And
please
he
hit
gets
him.
this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They come up first and 10 at the 16. From the red zone now, Goff underneath for Miller.
Motherfucker.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
You asshole. I got to face
this one through. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points in today's NFL. Let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
False start. Offense.
Fuck you.
And that'll set him back 5. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. It's complete. It's Miller.
Nope.
And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
There we go.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hodges. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Back to throw Barrett. Dancing to his left. And some space here.
That's fine.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On first and 10, here's Barrett. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They run. This is Scarborough. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Barrett. That's going to be caught. And
oh,
he's brought
man.
down after a good gain.
I wanted that touchdown.
A good pickup there at 22. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just quick. And what a terrific play.
Dude, get in the end zone. They're right there.
And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try and sneak it here.
Are you serious?
So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
That was a statement stop right there. Now it forces the opposing head coach to answer this question. What do you do on 4th down?
I really don't know, to be honest.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw.
That's what I'm going to do, right there.
Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Awesome.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down?
Oh, my God.
Okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
That hurts. I'm happy.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
All right, come on.
They go play action here on 1st down. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph.
Give me that.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll go to Barkley again.
No touchdown. Why did Barkley slow down? What the fuck just happened?
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
All right,
They're
we're
trying
going
to
to
show
let
that they
this
can run
run
the ball,
down.
protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns. Now in the East Bay, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
That's how you do it.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is
you don't
often
need
the
offense.
case,
I told
but
you
by
my
being able to
defense is
adjust
going to win this game.
anything they tried to throw at them
I've gotten
and
2
beating them to the
touchdowns
punch
on
each and every time.
offense,
This was a defense that was well prepared.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On first down, gone. Dumps it complete to Miller. Finding some room at midfield.
Okay, I think it's going to be on them, so what just happened is okay.
Holding, offense.
Thank you.
That's a good chunk of yardage that's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Goff. Open man right side is caught complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I want a sack, man.
180.
On second down, here's Goff. Flush to his right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. The Raiders on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
I'll try to switch it.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
Get off me.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The toss out to Barkley. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Trying to kill this running game.
Partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Oh, he's injured again, dude. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of that shit.
That one looks like he'll throw.
Oh, no. Fuck.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30. And he takes this one.
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Y'all hurry the fuck up. Damn.
Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it.
Are you
that certainly
fucking
makes things more interesting.
kidding?
You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. It's caught right side, it turns. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's Goff now on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Goff on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Again, Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. On 2nd down, McCaffrey, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Scarborough. And he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
I was about to say, if y'all missed that tackle.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and I'll see you guys in the next.